everyone, it's Madeline from Prisma Health.
And I'm Maddie. I'll be doing some lessons with you over the next few weeks. Today, we're going to talk about how to get the right amount of physical activity and power up your day.
It is really important to get 1 hour at least 3 days a week of moderate to vigorous physical activity.
What does that mean, Madeline?
We're talking about activity that gets your heart rate up. You can set a timer on a phone or watch to make sure you're getting up every hour of the day. You can break it up, but here's some examples. Jumping jacks, running in place, push-ups, jogging, or my favorite, cheerleading.
Well, mine would definitely be volleyball. I bet if you walk your dog or do some chores around the house, that would count too. Using the stairs or taking the stairs instead of elevators would also count.
It sure would, Maddie. Anything that gets your heart rate up more than what it is right now, which is called your sedentary heart rate, is good for you. This is also called aerobic activity.
Also important is the muscle and bone strengthening. This should be part of any workout.
I use cans of food sometimes, or even lift water jugs. Always make sure your parents are around while you're exercising. We don't want any injuries. We don't want any cans of soup falling on your toes.
Ow! Some examples of muscle and bone exercises include walking, jumping, gymnastics, and really anything you're doing that involves moving at a slightly higher rate.
To review, that's making sure you are strengthening your bones and muscles and getting your heart rate up for 1 hour, at least 3 days a week.
Correct. And you can do these before school, during school, and after school. Check out the handout that was sent to you for other neat ways to get exercise in your day.
Or...
I know what you were about to say, Madeline. Take a photo or write it down and send it to us.
Exactly. This would be a great thing to complete in your activity journal.
Now, there's something else important about exercise. There are 3 main components of your activity. If you plan to do a sport or exercise for at least 30 minutes, you need to make sure you warm up and cool down before and after.
Why is that so important, Maddie?
Your muscles need to literally warm up before you start your exercise. Let me use a piece of gum as an example. If you put a piece of gum in the freezer, which I did, and take it out after 30 minutes, it would look the same, right? Looks like this. But what if I pull or bend it? It breaks. Ouch. Imagine if this was your muscle.
Yikes!
But think about the gum if we put it in our hands and warm it up some. Okay, so if it looks like you did earlier, then it would stretch, not break.
That's right, it stretches.
Right. That piece of gum is like our muscles. We need to get them warmed up before we start doing a lot of activity so we don't injure ourselves.
And likewise with cooling down afterwards.
Yes.
This gives your muscles a chance to recover from the activity you just did.
Right, so examples of warm up and cool down can be found on our Go Noodle links we are sending to you. But to show you, this includes arm stretches over your head and chest like Madeline's doing, leg stretches, smooth waist rotations, neck rolls, and good long breathing.
And you should do this at least 10 minutes before and after your workout.
So kids, if you want to do the same frozen gum demonstration, just ask your parents. But make sure to tell them the gum is not for chewing. It's to demonstrate why warming up before exercise is a really good idea.
That's right.
Okay, let's wrap up and consider writing these things down in our journal. We learned about how much activity we should get to power up our day and the components of a good exercise routine. Warming up and cooling down are really important. Be sure to look over the handouts we sent you and use the Go Noodle activities we sent you as well. We've got a short quiz for you as well, and send us any pictures you may have of you doing physical activity.
Bye everyone, we'll see you next week with a lesson about taking a break from your screen, TV, or tablet.
That's going to be really interesting, Maddie. Until then, stay happy, healthy, and safe. Bye everyone!